Shabbat
Let's go around and randomly welcome people. Very random. Steve Price, how are you doing, Steve? You want to unmute? Got lots of ask to unmutes here. Steve, how are you doing? Okay, Steve is still muted. We're going to go to, let's see here, Grace Deutsch. How are you, Gracie?
Well, I've got my Yorkshire candle for my husband.
Oh, wow. Of blessed memory.
Right.
That's lovely. Lovely to remember him. Let's say hi. Thank you, Gracie. It's great to see you. Say hi to Ann Moskowitz. How are you, Ann? Nice to see you.
I'm here.
You know, better than the alternative, right?
Right.
Absolutely. Great to see you. Let's say hi to Ted and Beth Cooper. Hi, Ted and Beth. How are you guys doing?
Hi. Good evening.
Hi, Ted.
Gracie's saying hi to you too. Debbie and Jeff, how are you?
We're
All
good.
good.
We miss everybody. We miss seeing Ann. Hi, Ann.
That's great. Are you guys still in Colorado, or are you back here?
We're
Back here.
in our dining room.
I thought so. Yeah, I
Garden Lamar.
thought I could recognize that. You're on
Sorry
small
about
tiles
Western
right
Art.
now. Got it. Fantastic. Well, great to have you guys with us. Let's see. Does anyone in particular want to say hello? Let's see. Laura Dolan, I haven't seen for a while. Hi, Laura Dolan. How you doing? I love your decor. That is fantastic.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Great to see you. All righty. Glad you're joining us. Let's keep going around. We've got the Sussmans. Hi, Scott and Jane. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Hope it's been a good week for you both.
It's been a good week. We're happy over here.
Excellent.
Is anyone having a bar bat mitzvah?
Excellent. Is there anyone having a bar bat mitzvah this Shabbat? Let's see. We should have some Brownsteins and some Levines. First, whoa, there we go. I can see Levines. Jordana, Susie. I can see you guys.
Everybody
Can you
else?
say hi? Hi, you guys.
Samson and Andy.
Samson and Andy, look at that. Fantastic. Well, we'll be calling on you in just a little bit. And I think somewhere or other we should have the Brownsteins. We saw them before.
Right in the middle. Right in the middle.
Right in the middle. There they are. Looking very, very orderly.
I can't.
Hi.
Hey, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Are you excited?
Yes.
Adam, this is your big Shabbat. Fantastic. Great to see you guys. We'll call on you shortly. My clock says 6 o'clock, which means, Cantor Grant, you need to go to your square. Otherwise, I feel very lonely here.
Hello.
There's Cantor Grant. See how we're, playing with the special effects. No, we're not going to do that, Cantor.
Okay.
No, we're not going to
Not
do
till
that.
Vishamru.
Not till Vishamra. Okay, Linda Miller and Bruce Miller are going crazy. They love it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sun and Shine Family Sanctuary at Temple Bat Yahm for the final Shabbat service, Friday night Shabbat service, of the year 5780. It is going to be the best service that we've ever had on the last Shabbat of 5780 in the history of 5780. So buckle up, grab your Kiddush wine, and let's start with the Nigun. Cantor, take it away. And Paul Zul on piano.
Live. Ya lai 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 lai. Ya lai 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 lai. Hi hi hi. Ya lai 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 lai. Ya lai 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 lai. Ya lai 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 lai. Ya ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 How about a good Shabbat Shalom, everyone?
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. We say Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Come say Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Good Shabbos, everyone. So great to have you with us. I'm very pleased to be leading services tonight with Cantor Grant, with Cantor Waltzman. Let's say hi to Cantor Waltzman. How are you?
Hi, Shabbat Shalom. Great to be here. Doing
Excellent.
Shabbat Shalom,
Great to have you with us. Of course, Paul Zuhl. And it's wonderful to have everyone here for the final Shabbat of 5780. And we have not one, but two B'nai Mitzvah this Shabbat. We have Adam Brownstein becoming Bar Mitzvah, and we have Susie Levine as well. And so we say Mazel Tov to the Brownsteins and to the Levines. For the Levines, this is a rescheduled date. And so they've been very patient, waiting since the spring to celebrate this wonderful occasion. And so we're so pleased for everyone joining us tonight. We're going to begin our service with the candle lighting reading and candle lighting blessing. And I'd like to call upon Leslie and Alexis Brownstein to lead us in that reading. And I'm going to see if Hillary can unmute them, because I am going to put the prayer up on the screen. Okay, I found them. Hi, Brownsteins.
Hi.
How you feeling?
We're good. We're excited.
Wow, that's so cool. All right, can you see the reading up there on the screen?
Beautiful table.
No, I can't, but we have a prayer book right here. So
Oh, that's even better. Oh, good.
we're ready.
You're organized.
Okay. As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
All righty, wonderful. And now we turn to the Levine family, and we're going to find them on our Brady Bunch screen. Well, by the way, in the meantime, if you happen to have candles with you, Shabbat candles, now's a good time to be lighting them so that you can join us in the blessing. There we go. The Levines are ready. And Susie, are you ready to lead us in the blessing?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen.
Mazel tov to both families.
Mazel tov. Just wonderful. And now we, let's take a few moments to just breathe deeply and get into the Shabbat spirit. It's been another tough week, so let's breathe in and just let all this tension out as we join together in prayer and fellowship, celebrate this day of rest. Alrighty, Cantor Grant, what have you got for us?
How about we turn to Lecha Dodi?
Now that is an excellent choice. Which version are we going to be doing?
You know, I've been enjoying the Italian version lately. I've been vocalizing a lot on Italian art songs and getting myself ready for the holy days using beautiful Italian music. And this particular Chadodi comes from the Italian tradition, right out of Rome.
All righty.
In a nice major key. Happy.
Let's hear it.
אדוני לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך אדוני לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. שמוע וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד. אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה. לך אדוני לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך אדוני לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי מקור הברכה מראש מקדם נסוכה. סוף מעשה ומחשבה תחילה. לך אדוני לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך אדוני לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Verse 5. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי ברך ומיורי, אורי, אורי, שתעברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. לך אדוני לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך אדוני לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. The ninth and concluding verse. בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצולה. תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלם, בואי חלם. לך אדוני לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך אדוני לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
Now that we've welcomed each other, now that we've welcomed Shabbat, we can welcome each other in our breakout rooms. We'll have 3 minutes to get to know a random group of 4, 5, 6 other folks on the call. Please share your names and maybe share a highlight of your week. And in 3 minutes, you'll get a 30-second warning, and then we'll come back together. So say hi to each other and Shabbat Shalom. Hi, everyone out there in Facebook land and wherever else we may be streaming today. Looks like we got the Sussmans, we got Liz Chow's coming to join us. Ken Grant, how's your week been?
You know, it's been very busy, actually. I'm about as busy as I can imagine, with the holy days coming up, and you know, all the bar mitzvah prep, or bat mitzvah prep that's happening, and having 2 services this Saturday meant 2 family rehearsals, which were really enjoyable. And we have 2 great kids coming up on Saturday. And we've got a really full day, Rabbi and I. You have Torah study, and then we have bar mitzvah 10:30, bar mitzvah 3 o'clock, and then slichot at 8. So,
Sounds like a real Shabbos to me. Norman Rodich, how are you?
I'm good, Rabbi. How are you? Hi, Cantor.
Good. I'm really loving the beard. It's very much
it's really
becoming.
coming in.
I gotta trim it down. I think it's getting a little bit.
Very impressive. You're getting close to ZZ Top territory.
It looks worse online, I think.
Awesome. How about the Chow family? How are the Chows doing? Not sure they're hearing us. Barbara Myers, nice to see
Hello.
you. Oh, hi.
Oh, can't see us, but
Can't see you, but we can hear you. Hi. The
Okay.
camera's
Hi.
like on the side. Hi.
we're doing okay.
It's good to see you, Liz.
Good to see
You
you.
too.
There's a story there. We've got Matthew Ross who's helping us with. Oh, there you are. Hi. Hi, Liz. Hi, Matthew. Looks like the polls are joining us. Cantor Grant.
Go stand in front of the hall again. Better question, should I come stand at your podium when they come back and see if anyone knows?
Now that's an idea.
I'll give you the jacket.
Everyone's disappearing. Norm, what's the latest from Northern California? How's Kalia doing?
She's okay, thanks. She's in another breakout room, I think. They have a lot of smoke up there, as I'm sure you can imagine,
Yeah.
because there's terrible fires up there. But she's okay. Other than that, she's doing her remote studies and still, busy with Hillel and all that stuff.
I think it's so awesome she joins our Shabbat Zooms. It's just
Absolutely.
great to see her, and it's great to see you too, Norm.
Yeah,
Everyone's
you
coming back.
There's Monica and Roger.
Welcome back, everybody.
Our Zoom Shabbat.
Welcome back.
We got the best Zoom Shabbat. Yeah.
All righty, welcome back. Hope you had a nice time chatting with people. Steve and Jill Edwards, how are you guys? Shabbat shalom.
Fantastic.
Who did you chat with just now?
We were with
Leslie White,
and the Prices, and then two other people who didn't ever unmute, so we didn't really know who they were.
well, one of them was named Samsung, so that was
Yeah, one was the device, not, so I apologize to them because we said to them, unmute, but it didn't happen.
Okay.
It was great.
Well,
nice talk.
Nice talk.
great to see. And are you down here or are you in Utah?
We're in Utah.
All righty.
Oh, beautiful.
So great to have you with us. Let's see. Cantor Waltzman, who was in your group?
Hi, it was a lovely group. We had the Paivar Escobedo family.
Beautiful.
It was lovely to see them with the Seagulls, Ellen Cervantes, Jackie Lipson. It was nice. Everyone seemed to be doing well, and it was just wonderful to have a little chat.
Wonderful.
Thank
I'm going
God.
to check in with one more. Leona, how are you, Leona? Can you unmute? Accept the unmute.
Okay, I'm hitting the unmute.
There we go. We got
Hi,
you.
Leona.
Who are you catching up
Hello.
with? Shabbat shalom.
I am not in Park City, Utah anymore. I'm home.
Oh, welcome back.
Sorry. I was with the Margolises and Sally Spiro in an empty square.
Okay. Well, aren't we all sometimes an empty square?
So I
Just
know,
needing to be
not very
filled
good,
up.
but it was fun being together.
Fantastic. Well, I hope you all met some new people and also got to chat with folks that you already know. We're going to turn now to a well-known Psalm 92, for this day of Shabbat Cantor Waltzman.
Hagid b'boker,
Now we join together as a community. Even though we're gathering virtually, we are forming a prayer community, and as we do so, we turn to the Baruch Hu, the call to prayer. Cantor, anything special about this Baruch Hu?
You know, we're coming into Slichot on Saturday night, and I thought it might be nice to just give a tiny little taste of the main motif of Rosh Hashanah.
Oh, wow. Really getting ready for the high holy days just next week. Hard to believe. And now we turn to the Shema, proclaiming God's unity and a reminder that we are all interconnected.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha ubechol nafshecha ubechol meodecha vehayu hadvarim haele asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Adonai Elohechem Emes. You know, the high holy days are a time for contemplating our deeds in the past year and focusing on the concept of teshuvah. But all of our festivals and every Shabbat is considered to be Zecher L'Tziat Mitzrayim, a reminder, the exodus from Egypt. We Jews always remember that we've been through periods of slavery, physical, spiritual slavery, and that there is always the possibility of freedom and redemption, if not only for us, then for others who are not yet free. The shores of Freedom Sea, our people sang the words of Mi Chamocha.
מלכותך אהוב עליך, אוקיי הים לפני משה ידע אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל.
In the evening, it's traditional to read the Hashkivenu prayer, a reminder that we are putting our lives in God's hands and praying for protection from all the struggles that can confront us. Let's join together in the English. Grant, O God, that we lie down in peace and raise us up, our guardian, to life renewed. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Guide us with your good counsel. For your name's sake, be our help. Shield and shelter us beneath the shadow of your wings. Defend us against enemies, illness, war, famine, and sorrow. Distance us from wrongdoing. For you, God, watch over us and deliver us. For you, God, are gracious and merciful. God, our going and coming to life and to peace evermore. Blessed are you, Adonai, guardian of Israel, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem.
Amen. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, ve'ha'amidenu shomreinu l'chayim, u'faros aleinu sukat shalom ותקננו בעצה טובה מלפניך, והושיענו למען שמך. והגן בעדנו והסר מעלינו אויב, דבר וחרב ורעב ויגון ובצל כנפיך תסתירנו כי אל שומרנו מצילנו אתה, כי אל חנון ורחום אתה. ושמור צאתנו בואנו לחיים ולשלום מעתה ועד עולם, ברוך אתה אדוני הפורש סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים.
Now, Cantor Grant, I wonder, since we're about to do Vashamru, is there anything about this Vashamru that's special that maybe we should be giving some instructions for the folks back home?
Well, you know, but another thing that's really special is actually written by a dear friend of mine, Cantor David Chukyar, who's up in Westlake Village area. And it's very catchy, and it kind of reminds us of Fiddler on the Roof. And so if everyone can get their snapping fingers going, or if snapping is difficult for you, you can clap, or you can do two fingers on your palm, which sounds like snapping. Let's just get that going a little bit,
That's
Paul.
a little inner tevye. V'shamru. Here we
Here we
go.
go. V'shameru b'nei Yisrael, b'nei Yisrael, et ha-Shabbat la'asot, et ha-Shabbat ledorotam, brit olam. Here we go. V'shameru b'nei Yisrael, b'nei Yisrael, et ha-Shabbat la'asot, et ha-Shabbat לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. Here we go. ושמרו
בני ישראל, בני ישראל, את השבת לעשות, את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל, בני ישראל, את השבת לעשות, את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. On the seventh day, וביום השביעי, וביום השביעי, שבת ויהי נפש. וביום השביעי, וביום השביעי, שבת ויהי נפש. וביום השביעי, שבת, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל, בני ישראל, את השבת לעשות, את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. יאללה לה 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 Wow, what a treat to watch everyone clicking along and rocking along. Fantastic. And you know,
wow.
that was a request by our audiovisual technician, Matthew Ross.
There we go. Thanks to
Shouting
Matthew.
it out to Matthew. Thanks for the suggestion.
Fantastic. Well, we're going to now turn to our central prayer, which we're going to do privately and quietly. Let's take a few moments for silent reflection, and then we'll come back together for a prayer for peace. Shalom Rav. Let's take a few moments, silent prayer.
שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. כי אתה הוא מלך אדון לכל השלום. כי אתה הוא מלך אדון לכל השלום. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים
Varech et amo Yisrael Bashalom.
Amen. Beautiful cantor.
Let's join together in our prayer of peace in English. Grant us peace, your most precious gift, O eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country as a safeguard of peace, its advocate among the nations. May contentment reign within our borders, health and happiness within our homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship and fellowship among all the inhabitants of every land. Plant virtue in every soul, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Praised are you, Eternal One, who blesses our people with peace.
Amen.
Let's join together in Oseh Shalom.
Oseh Shalom, Bimeromav Yaseh Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al kol Yisrael
Friends, we now turn in our thoughts and prayers to those who are in need of healing, healing of body, of mind, of spirit. I invite you to add the names of loved ones to the chat bar. Those who you're thinking about, maybe it's yourself, maybe it's someone living nearby or far away, someone recovering from surgery or having treatments, awaiting diagnoses, struggling with addiction, mental illness, or infertility. We think of them all as we turn together to El Na Rafan Allah, our prayer for healing.
Refaenu Adonai v'nerafeh, Hoshi'enu v'nivashe'a, El karov lecho korav, ach karov lire'av yishor.
רפואת הנפש ורפואת
הגוף, רפואה שלמה, רפואה שלמה. הושיע את עמך וברך את נחלתך ורעים נשאים על העולם. מי שברך אבותינו, מי שברך אמותינו, אנא אדוני הושיענה. הנפש ורפואת הגוף, רפואה שלמה, רפואה heal us now, שלמה, please heal us now,
I'm now pleased to call upon Shira Shulamit Bat Asher V'Yocheved. That's you, Susie. Are you ready to introduce our Kiddush? And for everyone out there, if you have Kiddush wine or any regular wine would be just fine too. Now's the time to get it ready. Susie's going to introduce it, and then we're going to head over to Adam, Aaron Ben David Yitzhak V'Leah Sarah, who's going to lead us in the Kiddush in the Brownstein home. All right, Susie, take it away.
The seventh day is consecrated to the Lord our God. With wine, our symbol of joy, we celebrate this day and its holiness. We give thanks for all of our blessings, for life and health, for work and rest, for home and love and friendship. On Shabbat, eternal sign of creation, we remember that we are created in the divine image. We therefore raise our cup in thanksgiving.
Nice job. Okay, and now we're going to unmute and spotlight. Thank you very much, Hillary. Are you ready? Adam. Okay.
Ready, Adam? One,
looks
two,
like
three.
Adam is still muted, so we're
Oops.
we're just gonna unmute Adam. Hillary, if you can do that, we'd appreciate it.
There you are.
Okay.
Ready, Adam? 1, 2, 3. Baruch atah
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pari hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kibshanu b'mitzvotav v'rata b'anu, v'shabbat kadisho be'ahava u'ratzon hinhilanu, zikaron ma'aseh v'reishit, ki hu yom tehila lemikra kadesh, zacher litziyat mitzrayim, kivanu v'acharta, ve'otanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim, v'shabbat kadshecha, v'achava u'ratzon, hinchaltanu, Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh ha'shabbat.
Amen. Mazel tov.
L'chaim,
Shabbat
mazel
shalom.
tov.
L'chaim.
And before we switch off your spotlight there, I just want to note that Alexis is using the Kiddush cup she got for her about, was it 2.5 years ago or so?
Yes.
And Adam, you're going to be getting your own Kiddush cup tomorrow, as is Susie as well. So kol hakavod to Adam and to Susie as they prepare to celebrate this Shabbat, becoming bar and bat mitzvah.
Mazel tov to you both. I look forward to the ceremonies tomorrow.
Thank you.
And so I'm going to take a moment to reflect a little bit on this Shabbat. As I shared at the beginning of the service, It was, this is the final Shabbat of the year 5780. You know, I'm feeling a little distant from you, so I'm going to ask Matt if he can get rid of the canter for a second.
I'll just.
See a canter.
Ciao.
Nothing personal. There we go. Look at that. This is the last Friday night, the last Erev Shabbat of the year 5780. And that's pretty significant. It's been quite a year. But we can't ignore the fact that this final Shabbat of 5780 also has a significant secular date attached to it. Today is 9/11. And when we think through, for those of us who were alive on 9/11, the events that have occurred, there are a small number that are emblazoned in our memories, collectively, seared into our psyches. For some, it may be the assassination of JFK, perhaps the assassination of Yitzhak Rabin, Prime Minister of Israel. And for those of us who were alive, 9/11 was a day like no other. Some of us on this service today were close to the action. Some of us were almost caught up in the events that befell not only New York, but D.C. and Pennsylvania. The entire country was shut down. Not just for a day, but for quite some time. And nothing has ever been the same since. On days like 9/11, days like the assassination of Yitzhak Rabin and JFK, it's a day like the day described in this week's Torah portion. The first line of which says, Atem nitzavim hayom. You stand here this day, kulchem, all of you. Those days are seared into our psyche because they are days in which all of us stand together. On 9/11, there were no Republicans and Democrats. There were no coastal elites and flyover states. Everyone was together. Everyone was united in our horror at what had been done. We rallied. People helped each other. Even New Yorkers helped each other. It's remarkable to think of, in the face of such evil, how much good was done by so many. And there have been other instances, maybe not on a national scale like that, but local, hurricanes that have come. We're now seeing the terrible fires raging across the West Coast, and we're rallying in local communities especially. But as we stand here this day, as our ancestors did, as described in the Torah, Atem nitzavim hayom, we're standing in the midst of a horrific tragedy that is not unfolding in a matter of hours on CNN or any other cable news network. It's been unfolding now for about 6 months. And not 3,000 people have died, but nearly 200,000. Many of them alone. many of them unable to receive hugs from loved ones or able to be laid to rest, surrounded by the throngs of family and friends who would want to be with them to say their final farewells. And while 9/11 brought us together as a united country, in fact, it brought the world together, united in support of this wonderful nation. The slow motion tragedy that we are seeing unfold seems to be tearing us apart. So as we experience the last Shabbat of the year 5780, one that has been one for the record books, I wonder, what would it take for us to feel like this slow motion tragedy was happening today to all of us? Just like 9/11. I wonder what it would take to bring us all together to seek a solution, to band together and realize we are all in the same boat, and just because the leak in the boat is under someone else's seat, that doesn't mean we don't have a responsibility to help stop it from sinking. Indeed, what would it take? Because if we all came together in united purpose, we could get over this quicker and save countless lives. Atem netzavim hayom kulchem. We stand here this day, all of us. Enough people have died. We in Orange County have moved from catastrophic levels of virus to terrible levels of virus so we can celebrate and open up. But the virus is still out there. It's a long way from being defeated. On this Shabbat, it's my prayer that we can find the courage to stand together this day and every day that this virus afflicts our nation and the world. Come together with united purpose, share compassion and support for one another, do the simplest things that are required to help stem the spread of this devastating illness. And in so doing, may we ensure that the year 5781 is sweet, is good, is filled with health, hope, and possibility. And we say, Amen.
Amen.
Friends, we turn now to a prayer for our nation, a prayer that we've been sharing most weeks that we've gathered on Zoom throughout this period. And again, a reminder that we are all in this together as one nation under God. Let's join together in these words. O guardian of life and liberty, may our nation always merit your protection. Teach us to give thanks for what we have by sharing it with those who are in need. Keep our eyes open to the wonders of creation and alert to the care of the earth. May we never be lazy in the work of peace. May we honor those who have died in defense of our ideals. Grant our leaders wisdom and forbearance. May they govern with justice and compassion. Help us all to appreciate one another and to respect the many ways that we may serve you. May our homes be safe from affliction and strife, and our country be sound in body and spirit. We say,
Amen.
Amen. And at this time, we turn our thoughts to those who have gone before us and whose lives are for a blessing. I invite you to add their names to the chat bar. Give you a moment to do so. We think, of course, of everyone who perished on 9/11, all of those who have died as a result of terror, senseless violence here in this country and around the world. Names of loved ones are being listed in the chat bar. And here at Temple Bat Yahm, we are in the Shloshim period for Peter Bregman, Ralph Caravello. And this Shabbat marks the yahrzeit of Richard Adler, Irving Bassman, Tilly Binder, Carl Blatt, Bessie Brenner, Joan R. Brenner, Abraham Cooper, Edward DeQuatro, Henry Epstein, Maurice Field, Seymour Fogel, Seymour Glass, Paul Gould, Susan Moskowitz Grand, Richard Dewey Heller, Dina Kagan, Leah Konswicki, Stanley Lessman, Alex Lieberman, Rose Lipton, Doris Mendelson, William Moskowitz, Louis Quentin Moss, Everett Phillips, Dushya Podlus, Mari Porges, Bessie Rosenblum, Jack Roth, Mabel Smith, Rabbi Mordechai Soloff. Zichronam Livracha, may their memories be for an abiding blessing as we turn to the ancient words of the Kaddish, a prayer that speaks not of death, but of our faith in the possibility of a better future in the hands of God. Together, Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayachon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, v'agalau v'zman kariv v'imramen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevarach l'olam l'amei maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ah v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'tadal v'talei v'talal shemei d'kudsha brichu. La'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shalom rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'imromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the one who makes peace in the highest heavens bring peace to us, to all Israel, and to all the world. And we say, Amen. And now I'm very pleased to call upon our president, Mr. David Udis, who has some words of welcome and some announcements. Shabbat Shalom, David.
Shabbat Shalom, Rabbi. I feel like I haven't seen you since yesterday. Would that be right?
It's been such a long time. I've really missed you, David.
Yes, it does feel like that. But Rabbi, that was a beautiful sermon. Thank you. That was
Thank you.
Absolutely moving and touching. Thank you for your words of wisdom today, especially, as always. Canner, thank you again for a wonderful service, ongoing. It's always moving and touching, most appreciated. Shabbat Shalom and welcome to everybody. Thank you also to Matthew Ross. I haven't acknowledged you, Matthew, the last couple of weeks, but really thanks for everything you're doing to keeping us alive and moving on here. Rabbi, you talked a little bit. We've got over 100 people today on Zoom and probably more than that on Facebook that I can't actually see, but things here at Temple Bat Yahm don't happen unless they're happening with the help of many, many other people that come together. And I'd just like to take a quick moment, Rabbi, to call out a few people from some of our committees around TBY that really make a difference. So Hillary, if you jump around with me real quick, because I've seen them on today. Ted Cooper's out there. Ted Cooper's a member, a long time, of our finance committee. I saw Ted and his wife, at least on the Zoom a little while back. I'd also like to call out David Siegel, longtime our treasurer at TBY, and also a member of our finance committee. David, thanks for everything that you do. Also, Bruce Winters. Bruce is a member of our strategic planning committee. That is a vibrant committee that helps think about the future of TBY and where we are going. And lastly, I just wanted to recognize Jill Edwards. And Jill is really helping us drive our food drive for the High Holy Days. A little bit more about that in a moment, but I just wanted to recognize you, Jill, for your help in doing that. Thank you. So first off, we've got a double Mazel Tov this week, and that's not common, and that is really cool. So Mazel Tov to the Brownstein family, and Adam, you're going to be terrific. Mazel Tov to you and your family. It's wonderful. And an equal Mazel Tov to the Levine family. And Susie, I'm really excited for you as well. I'm glad that this has come back around for you. Mazel Tov to you and your family as well. Tomorrow we've got Torah study at 9 a.m. with Rabbi Gersh, and then we will do our double Mazel Tovs, if you will, with Adam Brownstein's bar mitzvah at 10:30 a.m. and then Susie Levine's bat mitzvah at 3 p.m. and tomorrow evening again at 8 p.m. is Salicho. One thing you definitely want to take a look at, tby.org/HHD, that stands for the High Holy Days. There you can find all the information you'll need to register to pick up one of your High Holy Day bags. I did it. It's easy. You just drive in, you pick it up right in the parking lot. You don't have to get out of your car. It's drive-through service. It's awesome. So your HHD bag, and that has all sorts of goodies to help make this High Holy Days very special for you in celebrating it with us. And during that, if you actually, on the access of the website as well, you can register for Tashlich and also see information up there for the food drive. If you do pick up a High Holy Days bag, you can drop off your food for those who are really in need in our community when you pick up your High Holy Days bag. So please keep that in mind. The last 2 days to pick up that bag are this Wednesday and Thursday between 10 a.m. and 12 noon at TBY in the parking lot. And again, you can register, see more information at tby.org/HHD. Lastly, Rabbi, real quick, I just want to mention two other members of our Board of Trustees as I've been doing the last few Shabbats. First off, I want to recognize, hey, we've already called out his family, Andy Levine. So Andy Levine, there he is. Andy Levine is our member at large, one of them on the Board of Trustees. Andy's been on the board now a couple of years. We greatly appreciate your service, Andy. Again, Mazel Tov to your family. And then lastly, I'll call out our other member at large, and that is Nancy Marcus. And Nancy's been a past president. She's a past president of WTBY, and she is now our member at large and longtime serving board member. Nancy, thank you as always for your service. And just because, you know, I always am the person who goes before Rabbi, keeping us from the Holocam, look what I did today. I thought I'd start us off.
Oh, smart. We have just started our Holocam. Thank you, David.
There we go. Thanks, Rabbi.
Welcome and those announcements. Thank you so much. So Hillary has lined up our Holocam. Let's go through it. Who's up first? Okay,
Monica.
That is nice. Monica, snap, snap. Wonderful. Okay. Nice
Whoa.
one. Oh, getting into the round challah for the season. Good one, Jerry. Nice. Oh, Feigl people. Nice. You guys are all matching tonight. Fantastic. That's great. Shabbat Shalom. And another nice one by Nancy. Best wine racks in the business. Look in the background. Hey, we got a bar mitzvah
Nice.
Brownstein challah. That's very nice. Hey, hey, the Grushkins. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, guys.
Hey, Esther and Bruce. Is that actually baked? It looks like it's raw. It is, okay.
Gluten-free.
Is it gluten-free? Okay, that explains it. I'm sure it's delicious.
It's delicious.
Delicious. Cassie.
Ooh,
Hi,
round
that looks
Cassie.
beautiful. Nice. That is really pretty. Wow. Yum. Hey, hey. Look at that. Is that with herbs and spices? This is the Chow family challah. That looks like a really nice, is that, you made that at home, right? Fantastic. Awesome. Yum. I may have to come over and get some. Uh-oh. Here comes trouble. Winter's is.
Wait for the blessing.
And hey, Sharon, are those chocolates or raisins? Raisins, okay. I'm a big fan of those too, but we can't have them because of the dog. Don't feed raisins to dogs, very poisonous.
I'm trying to get Kalia. She's the last one I have on my screen, but she's the way her thing shows up, it's stuck. Just give me 1 second. There.
Oh, there we are. Hey, Kalia. Nice
Great
one.
to see you, Kalia.
2 different kinds. Fantastic. Okay, so I think we got everyone except... Oh, look at this. Mark Gollner.
Here in our sanctuary.
Here live. And Cantor Waltzman. Do we have a Cantor Waltzman special?
Yes. Hello. No challah tonight. I will virtually enjoy the challah, the beautiful challah.
Okay, if you could lead us in the motzi, thanking God for bringing forth bread from the earth, saying
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz,
V'te'avon. Good appetite, everyone.
Enjoy. And our closing song tonight, it's an oldie but a goodie.
You know, earlier on we started in Italy, and now we're going to head over to France for a Sephardic version of Adon Olam.
Adon Olam asher malach b'terem kol yisir nivra ve'nasa v'chefso kol azay melech shemo nikra azay melech shemo nikra ve'acharei kiklot hakol levado yimloch nora ve'hu haya ve'hu והוא יהיה בתפארה, והוא יהיה בתפארה. הוא אחד ואין שני, לעם שלו להכבירה, בלי ראשית בלי תחתית, ולא העוז והמשרה, ולא העוז והמשרה, והוא אלי וחי גואלי, צור חבלי ויצרה, והוא ניסי ומנוס לי, מנת כוסי ויום אקרא, מנת כוסי ויום אקרא, בידו אפקיד רוחי, והייתי שם בעירה, ועם רוחי גביעתי, אדוני לי ולא אירא, אדוני לי ולא אירא. Adonai is with us, we shall not fear. We're all in this together. May you be safe and healthy. Shabbat Shalom. If you can stick around for our virtual oneg and shmooze, please do so. If you need to leave, we totally get it. You can just click on the leave button. And don't forget, we have Torah study tomorrow at 9, Slichot tomorrow night, and something special happening next Friday night. Cantor, right?
You know, I expect a lot more people on the call next week.
Maybe so. We had quite a few tonight.
We did. Great turnout.
So maybe Paul can play a little ditty while people are signing out, those who need to disappear. And those who can stick around and schmooze, would love to see you stick around so we can see how things are going.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.